is everybody doing today? So today's video is actually a requested video. Actually, I wouldn't say requested. I made a post on my community tab asking if you guys wanted a subscriber's choice doing acrylic nails, or if you wanted a um, video as far as nail hacks that I've seen from TikTok that I want to try out. So, you guys, it was 27 votes, and you guys wanted to see some nail hacks from TikTok. So, I decided that we'll do this. Hi, Shanita, how are you? So, I'm not going to waste any time with this video. I'm going to get started. But before we get started with this video, hi, Allison. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Shanessa. Hi, Ditasha. Hello, hello. Hello, Hope. Hello to you all. Thanks for tuning in and rocking with your girl. I am well. Thanks for asking. So, let me first off by saying I got a package in the mail, right? So, hi, Stacy. And I kind of wanted to do a unboxing with you guys. I did order me a practice finger. Okay, it came in this kit. Obviously, you guys know I ordered it from Amazon. It came in this kit. I wanted just a single practice finger, seeing as how you guys know I have a whole entire hand. So I just wanted one practice finger, so I ordered that. And then not only with that, it came with stiletto, extra long stiletto nail tips, and I think it was like 240 nail tips, and I think it was like $8. I'll put the link in the description box after the live, but I thought that that was a good steal, so I purchased them. So we'll be doing a couple of nail hacks on this practice finger, and I'm probably going to take these nails off, just take them right out, and we're gonna practice some stuff on here. So that's why I got my practice hands out, and that's why I wanted to use it for the sake of the video. So yes, so $8. It was either $7 or $8. Like I said, not bad at all. And plus, you get the extra long nail tips as it is too. Okay, not like I really needed any more nail tips, but okay, you can never have too many. So we're going to be trying out about 5 nail hacks. And if there are some nail hacks towards the end of the video, if you guys are interested, that you guys want me to do that you have seen, let me know. And we will do that. Oop. All right, so let's get started. So the first hack that I wanted to try was, I seen a TikTok hack where if you don't have a practice hand, you can actually use a swatch stick, which I thought was really clever, right? So this will be number 1. So what you have to do, or by what I saw that they did, is they went ahead and they cut the tip, right? Obviously it's plastic, so you're probably gonna have a little crack there, but it's okay. And then we're going to shape. You're going to shape out, file the bottom half so that way it's nice and smooth, just like if you would have never cut it. Okay, and then you are going to take a nail tip. Now, I didn't think about this, because if you can't, what if you can't afford a practice hand? You know, not trying to say that all practice hands are expensive, but you know, what if you just can't afford it? That's too small. And anytime that you are measuring out your nail tips, you want to make sure that it reaches from sidewall to sidewall. And surprisingly, this is a little too big. At least that one was. But I mean, you don't want it overly too big. But this one might be the closest one though, for real. So we'll hold on to that one. Let me just try something different. This has 2 in it. There we go. Okay, so let's do this one. We'll put those over to the side. Oh, she does? Yeah, I'm not subscribed to her, but I will check her out. But yeah, so if you guys need to ever practice, you could do that. So we're just going to remove the shine from the plastic. Okay, that way it will give us something to adhere the glue to. And we're going to take our glue and we're going to place a nice little dot here. And just remember that you want to put your tip on as straight as possible. And then hold it just to make sure it adheres. And you might want to give it a little bit of time to dry. And yes, I am blowing if you guys hear me. Okay, because I can still see that it's a little wet. Just a little bit. Okay, so boom, there is your practice finger, right? So if you typically don't have the money to spend, you know, for $8 practice hand, you can spend the $8 or less on some swatch sticks, and you could use this as your practice finger. So that was a hack that I saw, and it should actually be the same as if you were going to apply acrylic and you wanted to shape and whatnot. So, you know, you can remove the shine. You can run your drill over it. Let me get my sanding band. Okay, let's turn this on. So again, like I said, if you wanted to continue to practice, you know, with blending the tip, you know, you still do all those same good old stuff. You bring it down, remove the shine. So who knew? Because I did not know. And I think that this is such a good idea. Like I said, for people that don't want to get the practice finger, boom, you got it right here. So we will be using that shortly, right? Okay, so that was hack number 1. Let me see what we're gonna do. Go to our next one. Okay, yes. So my next hack that I have is, which I actually recently did this on my clients as well, and it can go both ways. So someone give me a color. I need a color. First person to give me a color. I'm taking it. I'm using it. Hey. As soon as I see one come up on my screen. Pink. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get that I clearly just bought, right? So the pink that I just bought, Drive, right? And this is gel. Let me get my nail lamp ready. Okay, so this is also another hack that I saw on TikTok, and I was impressed And since we're going on this hack, I will also show you the next one after this. So here is pink stripe. I'm gonna just roll it in my hand. Okay, and so they said that you could create a French tip with your thumb or your finger. So I actually tried that out not too long ago, and that actually worked. So it seems like the thumb worked good for me. So what you have to do, it's a little messy, but if you have on gloves, by all means, use the gloves. Let's see here. Okay, so you're going to, hello, hi Erica, hi Nikki. Okay, so we're going to put the gel polish on your thumb, right? Again, like I said, this was a hack that I saw, that you can make a French tip with your thumb. So I'm going to use this, and then you just basically roll the French tip or the finger through, and that creates a French tip for you. Again, you may have to go over it if you want to. Obviously, I'm using a swatch stick, so but there's a French tip for you, and you could do multiple nails at the same time. Obviously, you can one finger, the next finger, so on and so forth, and then you just cure that in the lamp. Well, tell your clients to put their hand in a lamp, and you could just wipe off the gel polish. Like I said, you could use gloves, all that good old stuff. But I thought that was really neat, which it works. So that way you don't have to worry about polishing it on and then taking a cuticle cleanup brush to kind of get that smile line all nice and pretty. So that was also a hack that I saw. And speaking of that, I'm sure you guys have seen this next one that I'm about to show you. Okay, so speaking of that, so there's the 60 seconds, and obviously there's your French tip. You can go in and clean it up, make it more crisp, but there is your French tip for the nail. So that is a hack. So let's go to number 3. Yes, Stacy, that is where I'm about to go. Hack number 3, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove these nails really quickly off my practice hand. And I am going to insert some nail tips. That's the next one we're about to do. That one fits good. So that way you guys can see multiple. Okay, that one fits great. That's probably too big. Let's go here. Hi, Melissa. Okay, and let's get one more. That's too small. Actually, let's change that one. Let's put that in there. Okay, so I put some nail tips on just for this video. And now let me go ahead and get another color from you guys. We used pink already. I think the next color, Allison's, or let's see. No, Crystal. Crystal and Allison both said purple. So let's grab Mardi Gras. So here's the purple that we're gonna go ahead and use. Okay. So I'm gonna just roll this really quickly. Erica, hope your nap was good. Okay. So here is the purple Mardi Gras that we're going to be using. Again, you really should apply some base gel to your nails if you were really doing this on a actual client. But for the sake of this video, I am just going to proceed with the polish. I'm gonna take that off though. Have like some little pieces at the end of the nail tip. There we go. Okay, so again, just like Stacy said, we're gonna take our stamper that we have here, and we are actually going to use that to push our finger into the stamper and create a French tip. So you could use a big one, you could use a small one. The only thing we're gonna do is press in the nail like that. Okay. So let's put some polish on our stamper. Okay. Your client rings are nice, though. Tell her. Yes, and I'm actually going to take some off and put it on my little finger that I just purchased. So, but thank you. So what you do is you will be taking the client's nail and you will dip it into the stamper, and that's going to create your line for you. So now you have crispy smile lines. And what you can do is, if you're clumsy, by all means do one at a time. You could do one finger at a time. You can flash cure, whatever floats your boat. You just want that smile line. And you can obviously put more paint, more gel polish on your stamper. Me, I'm just moving my nail around so that way I'll get it right on there. So now that you have that, right? So this is what your client's nails will be looking like. Now you can go ahead and you can actually take your polish brush and go over it, just so you can get that first layer on there. I actually went a little bit above that, but it's okay. You can definitely fix it. Just make sure you have a steady hand. Okay, I went back to that one because I brought it to me, right? And then you can cure this in the lamp. Okay, so that is a hack as well. And then obviously you just get rid of it by getting some acetone and cleaning off your sponge. I mean, not your sponge, your stamper. And then you just repeat the steps. So that's definitely something you can do. Doesn't matter on what type of nail, square, stiletto, almond, all that good stuff. You can even do it creating an almond shape smile. Yes, you can. So many different things that you can do, like to create a smile line with the stamper. So I thought that that was dope. Really dope. Like so many nail hacks. Right? Okay, so here we go. Here are the nail tips. And again, if you wanted to go over with that second coat, you can. So that way it can be a deeper purple. That's your call. And then not only that, if you wanted to, because we're extra, we can jazz it up a little bit. I'll show you guys what we're gonna do. Okay, so we'll put her back in the nail lamp. And again, like I said, if we wanted to kind of jazz her up a little bit, uh, let's do this, right? Because say, you know, maybe your smile line didn't come up as crisp as you thought it would, you know. There's always options on what you could do. And I'll show you guys as soon as it gets out the... Let me get a nail brush. I don't think it was this one. I want the short one. Oh, we can use this one. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm just gonna grab a paper towel. We got our palettes here. I'm gonna get out my little dapping dish. I'm gonna get some acetone. So we'll be able to clean our brush. So we're gonna use this little brush here. We're gonna dip it. Okay, right? So like I said, if you want to add some pizzazz, so we're gonna get our diamond gel gel polish in the color purple. Okay. Here, I'll show you guys what the diamond gel looks like. I did a review on this on my channel. If you guys are interested, definitely worth it. And this is the Beatles diamond gel polish. Okay. So hypothetically, you wanted to add a little bit more pizzazz to this French tip. And say you don't too much care for the smile line. You can cover up the smile line if you wanted to. It doesn't have to be this thick. It could be smaller. It's up to you. but something so little will make a difference to your client if you so choose. You don't have to do this if you don't want, but like I said, you can create so many designs. You might have to go over it a second time just to get it nice and opaque for you. So you can do something like that. And boom. Then maybe you can add some rhinestones or crystals. But yeah, so that was, what was that, hack number 3? Let's see. Yep, hack number 3. Okay. Let me see if I can skirt that off because the UV light actually hit that polish. So, okay. So we did that. And let's clean out our dapping dish to get rid of this glitter that's in here. Okay. And then boom, there you got it. Nice French tip happening. Something quick and easy. Doesn't require a lot of skill or task. And then obviously, you know, you put your top coat on. Just for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna go ahead and add some top coat to give it that shine. And then put in the lamp. So something quick and easy, simple. Okay, and so um, so let's go ahead and let's do another hack here. So give me another color. Yes, Melissa, I love D&D. I always use the top coat with that you don't have to wipe off. So we're gonna move on to our next hack that you see here. But hold on, this is about to come out the lamp. So boom, there you have it. It could be a nice little French tip design based on your client. Doesn't have to be like this, but you could use the stamper to do it. Okay, so our next thing we're gonna do is typically if you have a nail tip, I need another color. So someone give me another color. I'm gonna put these polishes up. So we have green. Okay. So let's grab this one. So we have forest green here. I'm just rolling it really quickly. We're gonna use this green. So also, I did hear that if you paint your nail tip, you would get yourself a good ombre, and all you have to do is use so say like this is your nail tip you have on your client. So I'm gonna add base coat this time around. And we are going to polish the nail tip. And we're going to cure it. I was watching another nail video earlier and Mr. said, that's not who we normally watch. He plays so much all day. All day he plays. Okay, so that is curing. And I'm gonna pull out another paper towel. And we are going to get my dapping dish. All right, so, and you know what? I'm just, for the sake of this video, I'll go ahead and I'll take out the cotton balls. You see how the cotton balls kept the glitter down in the bottom? So that way we don't have to worry about picking up any glitter in our beads. So I'm just gonna empty that out and we'll get some fresh monomer. Okay. All right. So here we go. We got that. Let's go ahead and put a little bit in there. We got our brush. Let's get the air bubbles out of the brush. Get the air out the brush. Okay. And I am going to pull out a nude. Let's see. Let's do Cover Nude by Mia Secrets. I think this one should be okay. Yep. We'll rock with that today. So this is how you would typically get a nice ombre nail. Okay, so we applied our base coat, and say my client wanted extra long nails. We're just gonna paint the tip. Okay. Hi, Diane. Yes, the cotton is for if you are practicing on like playing around with glitter and whatnot. The cotton will absorb or hold the glitter so that way it doesn't get into your next bead of acrylic. Say like you're doing glitter and then a solid color, you won't have to worry about the glitter transferring over to the solid color. So that's why that is actually another hack that I learned off of TikTok, but I've already talked about that one. But yes, so that way you can keep your glitter down in your dapping dish instead of on your brush. So that one, oop, let's do 30 seconds. I think it was at 30. So I'm also gonna get out my clear. Let's do my easy flow because we're doing some practice nails. So I got my clear and then I have my cover nude because obviously we're going to build a ombre nail. But I don't want to lose my green color from using the ombre on the nail bed. So therefore use clear and nude as well. I'm just going to do another 15 seconds just to be safe. And then also what you can do is apply um, a top coat so that way you don't lose your color as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and apply a top coat so that way it's already nice and shiny. And let's do 60 seconds. 6 hours and 44 minutes left for iGel Beauty. Okay, thanks. So, oh my God. Erica, you should have told me about Shein ahead of time. So I have a ton of stuff in my cart from Shein as far as things that are nail related. Like, I am so amazed. So be on the lookout for a Shein haul as far as nail supplies is concerned. Because I did actually order some clothes too. But that's neither here nor there. But I am so amazed. So that order is actually I'll be finalizing that order today. So that way I'll be waiting to get it. I'm not sure if it's gonna come express because I think I saw that it's gonna come express shipping. So, but that will be next. Okay, so here we go. So you imagine doing this to your client's entire hands. That's even before you laid the acrylic. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to lay our acrylic, right? Now, by all means, you can drag it down as far as you want it to go. Okay. And now you just basically build. You can bring it down. Doesn't have to be all the way down to here. You can keep it up. It's up to you guys what you want to do. But you definitely want to make sure that you conceal that green. As you guys can see, I can see just a little bit of that green. Ooh, bring that up some. So I got just another small bead to put here. Make sure we got that cuticle area sealed. And so now this is where I'm going to mesh my clear. Your dip and dab comes tomorrow. Finding out to order. Yeah, I understand that feeling. Feeling like you want to buy more because you don't have enough. And just make sure that you are looking at your nail from all angles. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back through with this last, hopefully this last bead based on how well it looks. And dripped all the way down there. That's okay, we'll get that. Turns out that that wasn't my last bead because I didn't like how that one. And you can let it flow with gravity if you want. Okay. So now I'm just going to end cap the entire nail. Okay. So there we go. So we're going to let this dry for a second and we're going to clean up everything. Okay. Where'd my top go? And actually, we won't clean it up too much because we'll be using it in our last TikTok hack. We're just going to put the lid on that. Okay. We're just going to fold this over. We'll get another paper towel if we need. Put that there so it can dry. Right, so it's almost there. Put that, just gonna clean up my area just a little bit. I'm gonna get my stuff ready for the next one. That over there because we're gonna need that. Still a little wet down at the tip. Put these nail tips away. All right, so it's all good. So I did spill just a little bit of acrylic down here underneath the tip. So I'm going to file that off. And we're going to shape the nail. Just because of the acrylic that we use, we want to make sure it's nice and sharp. Make sure you are looking at your nail. You can make it as sharp as you want. You can round out the edges. Oh, you are welcome. I mean, you can obviously find these on TikTok, but I thought that I would come and give you guys a video just in case some of you guys aren't on TikTok. Okay. Just make sure that you look at your nail. And I think I'm going to make it just a little bit sharp. Okay. Then I'm just gonna go over the top. Smooth it out. You can also run your hand down the nail to see where you need to go. And because this is a longer nail, you always want to make sure that you apply pressure to the nail here, because obviously if you think about it, you're holding your client's finger. So I will hold it here and have my nail here. So that way if you are filing, it doesn't hurt your client. Because remember, they have long nails, so it should already kind of be hurting just a little bit. But you want to make sure that you alleviate that pressure from them. Okay. Right. And then what you could do is you could take your drill and you can clean up that cuticle area. Okay, so there you should be able to see if you have any lumps or bumps from the side, or if you're missing any place. Don't be afraid to take a look at your nail. Okay. All right. And then you can buff it as you should. Okay. And then you can spray it with some alcohol. Where's Mr. Biscuit today? He's actually taking a nap. I'm sure he's gonna wake up shortly. So we sprayed it with alcohol. At this point, you can also tell your client to go ahead and go wash their hands, but obviously alcohol will work as well. But I like soap and water. So there we have it. And then your last step will be obviously to apply some top coat and add your crystals or jewels or whatever you are going to apply to the nail. And I actually love this practice hand. It's a little bit sturdy. I'm sorry, practice finger. It's a little bit sturdier than my hand, the silicone part is, because it actually doesn't come out as often. Like the nail tip doesn't come out as often as it would if it was on my hand. So I like that. Okay. And then obviously just make sure you wipe the sides to keep the nice, beautiful shape we just did. Yeah, he is getting that cut up energy. Watch him wake up out the blue. And let's cure that for 60 seconds. Hello, hello, hello. And then you guys got yourself a beautiful color ombre with just gel polish. Instead of having to use full-blown acrylic, green acrylic, or whatever color acrylic. And you could just use the gel polish, which makes it easier. I'm doing well. How are you, Melissa? Okay, 3 seconds left. And there we go. So there's this nice ombre nail. And you know, we're just going to hit it with just a little dab of cuticle oil. But there you go. A nice ombre nail with gel polish hack that I've seen from TikTok. Super cute. Okay, so our last nail hack is something similar. We are going to use this practice swatch stick. That was actually nail hack number 1. If you don't have a finger, you could use a swatch stick. You just cut off the tip a little bit and then apply your tip and sand it down, and boom, same thing. Okay, so what we're gonna do this time is, oh, thank you. So we are going to do a foil ombre nail. So you will need some nail foil glue. And you're gonna, on your nail, and I like to be generous. Just make sure that you don't have any air pockets. And we're gonna cure this for 45 seconds. And pick yourself out a nice nail foil that you want to use. I'm going to use this pretty Galaxy ombre foil. Look at that. I'm happy I bought this finger. I actually want to buy a few more, to be quite honest. But why do that when you could just do this? Okay. I don't know, it gives you the realistic hand. I went to Hobby Lobby the other day and bought a bunch of glitters. Oh, I know you're happy for nail school. You're gonna be good. You're gonna like it. So I am going to, obviously you can find the prints of your choice. I'm just going to start from here. And I always say, once you lay it down, that's it, sister girl. And you could choose to do one side at a time. As you can see, most of it already came off already. Okay. If you say anything, I cannot hear them because my hubby is shampooing our carpet. Oh, no worries. So there we go. There is the foil. And obviously, I'm going to top coat the foil. This is like the same process that we went through with the green polish. You want to top coat it so that way it's nice sealed in and nice and shiny. $60. Yeah, you'll do great. And what you could do is you can use your same nude if that's what your client is going for. I mean, you could probably go for like a peach or a pink. Um, let's try something different. Let's see. Let's use this Butterflies by Fairy Acrylics. Let's see how this one works. Let's try it out, shall we? Because I don't think we've actually used this yet. So let's do that. Let's bring back our monomer. Here is our powder. Let's get our clear. Okay, so we'll have a pink nail bed. And let's apply just a little bit more monomer. There's our pink. What never works for you with the foil? Hi, Brea. Melissa, that never works for me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What are you talking about the foil? Oh, thank you. Hello, hello. How are you, Miss Nunu? So this pink is really translucent. So I'm building it up, especially to cover up where we applied the foil. Miss Nunu, I'm using a favorite pink of yours. Okay, so this seems like it should be all right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and proceed with grabbing my clear, and we're gonna go ahead and encapsulate the rest of the nail. So we're gonna turn it to the side just to take a look at it. See if there's any spots that we are missing that could use some acrylic. Okay. All right, I'm turning it to the side just to kind of take a look at it because this is an extra long nail. Don't be stingy on your acrylic because obviously this is going to hold for your client. All right, and then I'm just going to get one more bead of acrylic and we're going to encap that pink. All right, there we go. So we're gonna let that dry for a second. And then obviously we'll do our shaping. Yes, this pink is really pretty. And you could have done this with nude as well. The foil. The foil. What type of foil glue are you using? Okay. Sometimes you also, just a little tip, sometimes you also have to Play around with your time settings on your nail lamp, because sometimes it's different. Even though most say that you can cure it for 60 seconds, to be quite honest, my nail foil, my gel, the gel that I use, I'm sorry, the glue, to me in this lamp, because of the wattage, it works better on 45 seconds. So I tried all my foils, especially with the brand that I'm using, with each second to see how well it would work. And I found out that, to me, the best time setting for this foil glue is 45 seconds in this lamp. So what I could advise you to do is to play around with your time settings on your nail lamp. And then, not trying to say if that doesn't work, then maybe we need to figure out what other steps you are doing. But if you guys don't know, I do offer one-on-one classes. If you're interested, you just have to DM me on Instagram. They are $25 for 1 hour. But you get me for the whole entire hour. We could talk about whatever you want: building clientele, laying acrylic, shaping, filing, whatever you name it. You tell me. We talk, we communicate. I watch you do nails, or you watch me apply something. So if you are interested in that, let me know. You can DM me on Instagram at IamBiscuit7, or you can send me a email at nailsbycrystal@gmail.com if you don't have social media, if you're interested. So let's go ahead and let's see if this is not yet. Up here is dry. Did that. And again, I'm gonna hold on to this foil, as you guys see with my the transfer. That's why I said for 45 seconds the transfer works really well. And when it got to 60, I found out that it didn't transfer as well. So that's why I don't use 60. So yes, Brea, go ahead and go do some DoorDash. Be safe. Do not get in an accident or anything like that. The video will always be here for you to come back and tune in. But your safety is important. So we're going to put that up. And then, okay, so it's still a little wet here. So I'm trying to do some cleanup. So again, you guys, I have posted on my community channel, and this is what you guys recommended, but I do want to do a subscriber's choice nail video. So I think I will do that anyway, just because I want to do it. So yes, it is a long nail. If you were to practice on it. But this is, just like I said, also like a practice finger. If you don't have a practice finger, you can use a practice hand. So obviously you would take that out and put that in. So this was another option that you could use. Okay, and you can shape it just like you would a regular nail, without having to feel like you're gonna break it. Okay, so you do it for 120. Yep, so that's what I said. Figure out what works best for your nail lamp. So jelly foil transfer, okay. I like this little hack that you could use a swatch stick as a practice. I like that. And let's crisp that shape back up. Okay. And let's buff. Get rid of those scratches. And then you guys know, let's apply our top coat after we go wash or spray down our hand or our nail. Like I always recommend, if you have soap and water, just have your client get up. Plus, they can get a chance to scratch their legs based on how long they've been sitting there. So to each its own. Now that that's clean, guess Erica, definitely tell Melissa to change her nail glue. Like I said, I swear by the iMethod Beauty nail foil glue. That's the only one I have been using for the longest, except for the D&D foil base gel, but I gotta play around with that a little bit more. I haven't used it in I don't know how long, but this one by iMethod Beauty is the one that I only use. I don't use anything else. Okay, so we applied a nice top coat. Let's wipe the sides so we don't lose our shape. And 60 seconds. Every time you say you're gonna try acrylic, you end up mixing glitter. You'll get around to it. It's so much to learn. You got time. You have time. Trust and believe. It's so much to learn. It's not even funny. All right. So there we go. There is your hack number 5. Basically using a swatch stick as a practice hand and applying nail foil to the nail tip and using another acrylic powder as a ombre. There you have it. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed these TikTok hacks that I have saw off of TikTok. Hopefully it works for some of you ladies, and hopefully you utilize it. But yeah, I will be coming back with another video for you guys as always. I like to do polls before I do uh, a video, just to kind of see what you guys want to see and get your opinion. But yeah, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you aren't already. I appreciate every single one of you guys for always tuning in and rocking with me. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok at IamBiscuit7. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, I do offer one-on-one classes, $25 for an hour. And we talk about and do whatever it is that you would like to do as far as nails are concerned. And yeah, hopefully you I still have a little trouble with mine, but I think it's my application. Okay, we can review that. But yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, thank you all for rocking with me. And until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you stay safe.